Let's go to the next topic. Now, how to prepare the presentation. Now, I have done all my homework. Topic has been understood, duration has been understood, the audience has been understood, and the medium has also been understood. We mostly forget to ask these questions. Please read them. Ask the following questions. I am ready with the presentation. I am standing in front of the chart, or I'm standing in front of the board, or my PowerPoint presentation is open. Now I'm preparing the presentation. Ask these questions to yourself. Why do we need a presentation on this topic? Ask this question. It's very, very important. Ask again and again and again. Why do I need a presentation on this topic? Automatically you will get a couple of answers. Can anybody get a guess what could be the answers? Can anybody guess what could be the answer? To answer this question, let me give you an example. There is a company which wants to hire people. All right? There is an organization which wants to hire people. What are the different methods they will use to know others that they are hiring people? They may give an advertisement in a newspaper. Now, when they give an advertisement in the newspaper, there are 3 points. One, they can give a big one-page advertisement on an off date. When I say an off day, in the sense, on the day when nobody is giving advertisement about the job requirement. Usually there are fixed dates. Every newspaper has it. Some of the newspapers, they have it on a Wednesday. Some of the newspapers, they have it on a Saturday. Some of them have on a different date. This particular company has a strategy, will give a one full page of an advertisement about their requirement or the opening in their organization on a off day, off beat. Means if the newspaper, that particular newspaper, gives the job advertisement on a Wednesday, this company will go ahead and give an advertisement maybe on a Monday and a one full advertisement. Second, sometimes an organization may want to just give a small classified advertisement. Sometimes they may want to go with the flow. They will give an advertisement on a normal advertisement day when everyone is giving an advertisement about the job. There are 3 different ways of thinking when we give an advertisement for a job opening in our company in a newspaper. That is what exactly I mean to say over here. Why do we need presentation on the topic? Once you ask these questions, many things will come up, many answers will come up. Force yourself to think. Spend some time. Do not be in a hurry. Your presentation, you will spoil it. If you are giving a presentation in a hurry, please hold on, think whether you should give the presentation or not. The presentation is not only to give information, but also to give a positive message about you, about your organization, about your professionalism. That should not be spoiled along with the message. If you are not prepared, forget about the presentation going bad. You will spoil your name. You will spoil your company's name. So that's wherein you need to ask these questions. Why do we need the presentation on the topic? Once we have a convincing answer, yes, we need a presentation on this topic because most of the people, they don't know about it. There is an awareness required. People are not aware of what are the services I'm giving. People are not aware. So once you are convinced, automatically you will get many relevant answers, where to give the presentation, how to give the presentation, whether I should give a one-page advertisement, whether I should go on the television, whether I should give this advertisement during the news hours, during whatever it may be. So ask this question, why do we need a presentation? Once you are convinced that this topic needs a presentation, it will also give you an answer whether I need to give this presentation just by a written method. I can print a brochure and give it to people. That is a presentation. I may just print a flyer and I give it to the audience. That is a presentation. I may just give a small strip of advertisement in the television. That is a presentation. Or it may be required in person to go ahead and give the presentation. So all these things you will automatically come to know if you ask yourself this question again and again. Why do we need this presentation? Now once you've gathered everything from this question, why do we need the presentation on this topic? Ask another question. Why would people listen to me? It could be anyone else who can give this information. It could be anyone else who can share this information. It could be without a person that this information can be conveyed, without a human being that this details can be given. Ask this question, why would people listen to me? It's very, very important. Once you are convinced that yes, I am the right person, because A, B, C, D are the factors, I will discuss that point with you, all those points with you. Then come to the point, if they are ready to listen to me, what would they want to listen? Now this particular point can be achieved, the answer for this point can be achieved from a previous slide. The previous slide, as I said, if you do a good homework on your audience, if you find out what is the age group of their audience, if you find out the literacy factor of the audience, and if you are able to find if there is any small sensitive orientation background about the audience. If you are able to find that out, the third topic, what would they want to listen? What would they want to see? What would they want to feel? Can be answered effectively. And the last but the most important thing, you should always anticipate what will be the expected outcome of the presentation. It is very, very important. If you do not know what would be the outcome of the presentation, you will never be able to achieve this. Let me give you a very small example on this, a very, very important example on this. Now, say for example, there is a college, there is a business school. Now, this business school has arranged for a educational seminar. This business school has arranged for an educational seminar, and they have made all the preparation. Obviously, can anybody tell me if it is a business school, they are giving an educational seminar, what would be the expected outcome of that particular seminar? Anyone? People, are you all able to hear me what I'm saying? If there is an educational institute, a business school, or an engineering college, or a medical college, they are arranging an educational seminar. So what would be the expected outcome of that particular seminar? Great. The expected outcome definitely would be that as many as possible, as many students as possible should ask for inquiries, should ask for prospects, should ask for course details, should ask for the course fee, and eventually they should show interest in getting admission in your college. That is the expected outcome of that presentation. Now, if I have done all the things well, I have checked my audience, I have prepared the presentation well, all the topics are good, everything is good, but if towards the end of the presentation, I am not able to convey this message that yes, you are or you are invited to join this college or this institution, the entire hard work will go down. You will lose the entire presentation. You were good at your language skills, you did your homework properly, you identified the age group, you were able to know what they want to listen, but you did not have in your mind the expected outcome of the presentation. So it's very important. Ask these questions when you are preparing the presentation. Ask these questions. Why do we need the presentation? Why would people listen to me? What would they listen? And what is the expected outcome? Any question or any doubt on this? Okay, great. Excellent. Now, all of you all may be connected to the internet right now. We are coming to a topic, why we need this presentation. Now, how to prepare or how to check why do we need this presentation? Very, very simple. On that given topic, go and play around the past details of that topic, the present situation, and the future possibility. Say, for example, okay, are you all able to see the screen here? Everyone is able to see the screen? Yes. We have discussed how to prepare the presentation, and in this presentation preparation, the first question is, why do we need the presentation on the topic? Now, to get a probable answer for this, this is what you need to do. The question is, why do we need presentation? Hint, go and check the past details of the topic, present situation, and the future possibilities. Example, say for example, the police department wants to give a presentation or an information about traffic rules. The topic is traffic rules. So they will ask this question, why do we need presentation for this? If they go in the past, automatically they will get details. In the past, there have been so many accidents, there have been so many instances. That is the reason we need this presentation to take care of those issues. Present situation, the traffic jams, the traffic, the pollution on the roads, all these are the present situations. So the moment you ask these questions, why do we need the presentation? Try to touch base on these points. The points are past details, present situation, and future possibilities. And as I said, what is the expected outcome of the presentation? The traffic police people will also tell us that if we are able to achieve all these things, in future, possibly we may not have accidents. In future, possibly we may have reduced pollution. In future, possibly there would not be any traffic jams. So we may all be on time for our work. So that's where exactly how you frame the thing. The question is, why do we need presentation? Points over here is that go on to the past details, present situation, and future possibilities. Next question is very, very important. Why would people listen to me? As I mentioned in the previous thing, why do we need presentation? We've got the answer. Second is that why would people listen to me? If you want to know this, or if you want to make sure that people will listen, just remember this. They will listen to you only if there is an icebreaker. Nobody wants to listen. Try to understand. You may be very smart, you may be very good, but everyone has a value for their time. Everyone wants to think twice before they invest the time with you. So, unless you have a nice icebreaker before or at the beginning of your session, it may not work. Your content should be excellent. If your content is excellent, your content presentation should be excellent. And finally, it comes the entire thing, the facilitation skills. How do you present all these things to the people? How do you manage the people? So this is what exactly we are trying to talk about, how to prepare the presentation. These are the things which you need to slowly put in all the pieces together so that your presentation is prepared properly. Now, once we have asked these questions, as I mentioned, why would people like to listen to me? What would they like to listen? And what is the expected outcome? There comes how to prepare the presentation finally. Now, the first point, is everyone able to see this slide? Icebreaker, the first thing. Can you see something a little bit awkward in the first point? Can you all see, are you all able to see that slide? Everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Now can you tell me what is something awkward or what is something different which you see over here in the first point?
Extra.
Etc., right? Most often, or by grammar rules, we make some points and then we write etc. Etc. means maybe something more. I have written etc. first, and then I have written could be offbeat. What do I mean by that? Okay, what do I mean by that? Okay, if all of you all are having internet, can you just open your YouTube? Okay, open your YouTube. If you all are able to see my screen, probably I'll show you. Let me open the YouTube. I'm opening this YouTube, and let's say, for example, opening ceremony of World Cup 2015. Okay, fine. Is everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, once again, remember this. Remember this. This is the opening ceremony of the Cricket World Cup 2015. The event is cricket, okay, and it is an opening ceremony. The event is cricket and it's an opening ceremony. So if we are going by the rules, we may possibly relate the things which is related to the sport. Let us see what is happening in this ceremony. Are you all able to see? Is everyone able to see this? Is everyone able to see this?
Yes.
Great. Let me continue. I will, whenever it is required, I will fast forward it. Whenever I find the message is conveyed, I will stop it. Okay. Are you all able to see this? I'm just fast forwarding it. I just want you all to see some of the slides or some of the views of this. Okay, now let me come in between. This is what exactly I'm trying to explain to all of you all. So this is an opening ceremony. Obviously it is a presentation. And the person has done a lot of pre-presentation preparation. The event is cricket. And this person knows the audience. Who are the audience for this particular opening ceremony? Can anyone guess? Who are the audience for this opening ceremony? Are you able to see this picture on the screen?
Yes.
This is a hint. This is a hint to answer my question. Who are the audience for this opening ceremony? As I mentioned, audience is very important, pre-preparation presentation. So when this person or this group, when they were preparing this presentation, the opening ceremony, they were very clear about the audience. Who is the audience in this? Who are the audience in this for this particular ceremony?
Sports people.
I'm sorry?
Sports people, like players.
People? Okay, all right. Who else are the audience for this opening ceremony? Very good. Now this is where exactly the limitation comes to us. This presentation of the opening ceremony, the audience is the entire world. People are in the stadium who are watching, but the person who prepared this presentation, the opening ceremony, also knew that the entire world will be watching this opening ceremony on the television. So I need to make sure not only the inside of the stadium is good, but also the outside of the stadium is good. Not only on the ground it is good, but it is also in the air. The aerial view also should be good. The ground level view also should be good. Now, is there any need of crackers? Does that cracker do anything? No. That is where exactly. Let us come back to our PowerPoint presentation. I said icebreaker. The moment people enter, the firework immediately works as an icebreaker. All their attention is there on the firework. All the attention of theirs is on the music. All the attention of theirs is on the colors. All the artists which are performing. Mostly a very reputed, very famous artist is called in. So that the entire group is focused on it. The entire world which is watching this particular ceremony on the television don't change their channel. Try to understand. That's what we are calling about a presentation. Why will people listen to you? What would they want to listen to you? Your topic may be very good, your content may be very good, but people are not connected. People are not switching off the first, they are not taking up the first step. That first step has to be an icebreaker. That is the reason. And when it is an icebreaker, the icebreaker could be offbeat. Offbeat means to say it could be something completely away from the topic. That's exactly what I'm trying to explain or prove over here. The event is cricket, fire is there, dance is there, color is there, lighting is there, external and the interior of the stadium is decorated. I don't see a cricket ball over here, I don't see an umpire over here, I don't see a bat or a ball over here, I don't see anything over here. So what is exactly the presenter trying to do? The presenter is trying to make sure that it catches the eyes, it is an icebreaker. Everyone is now focused on the television. Yes, something nice, exciting is going to happen now. I'm going to see this. I'm not going to change the channel. It is something interesting. Great, it's happening. So that's what exactly is the icebreaker. So when you are giving a presentation or making a presentation, you got to be sure the first slide, the first information, the first entrance of your presentation should be an icebreaker. That is what I mean to say by icebreaker. Are you all able to correlate what I'm trying to say? How to prepare a presentation, the first step, first thing of yours should be an icebreaker. Is everybody able to understand what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Please question. You are open to ask me questions if there is any doubt. Great, no problem. Then we come about, once we have the icebreaker done, the entire audience is now listening to you, are focusing on you. That's wherein you need to make sure your content which you have gathered, which you have collected, is a tangible content, because we are talking about participants who are in numbers, not 1, 2, 3, 4, in numbers. We do not know which person in the audience has come up completely prepared for that particular presentation. I think I am giving the presentation, so I will be prepared. And somehow or the other, subconsciously, I feel that everyone in the audience will only listen to me because I'm giving advice, I'm suggesting them, so they would be listeners. They would not have questions, but be very careful. You do not know. 1, 2, 3 or more of them would have information, maybe more information, maybe more accurate information than what you have collected. So be very careful that the content which you have collected is full proven. You have tangibility of it. You have good evidence to back it up. Now, once the content is ready with you, how to present the content? Make sure that you present your content always in points. Never ever put long statements or paragraphs in your presentation. Very quickly, if you all are able to see this presentation which I have made, I'll quickly take you back. Each slide, all of these are all in points. None of them carry any of a paragraph or big statement. All are in points. Are you all able to see it? I'm just scrolling. I'm just navigating. I'm just browsing the presentation. This is the first screen. The second screen, again the point. The third screen, again the point. Fourth screen, again the point. Fifth screen, again the point. Sixth screen, again the point. Seventh screen, again the point. Eighth screen, again the points. We are on the eighth screen now. That's what I mean to say by point. Never detail the things in a sentence or a paragraph. What will happen? What will happen if you have made a presentation which has a big paragraph, a story over there, 3, 4, 5 sentences? What will happen? Very simple. Yes. People will not listen to you because everything is mentioned on the presentation. Why would they need you? That's the very first question we ask. One of the important questions. Why would people listen to me? You are in this slide. I mentioned over there. Second point. Why would people listen to you? You got to make them listen. And one of the techniques is always present your content in points. If you put it in points, people would want to listen to you. One very important factor in this is, if you speak, the presentation flow will be in your control. You will be able to take them towards, as I mentioned, very important point about the expected outcome. Are you seeing at this slide which I'm talking about? The expected outcome. The expected outcome will be there only if you are in control of your presentation. And one of the important ways to make the presentation in your control is to put the points in bullets, not in sentences, not in paragraphs, not in stories. people will lose the focus and read the presentation and will not pay attention to you. And even before you have presented your point, they are all relaxed. They have read the things and they will be busy with their cell phones. They will be busy talking to each other. They will not pay attention. Their body language will change. The way they were sitting will change. You will be able to see that. So always make sure that your content is nice, but it is presented in points. Never use long sentences, as I mentioned, and make it interactive. Ask questions, check if they are able to understand, make the entire session interactive. That's how your content presentation should be there. So when you are making the presentation, maybe on a PowerPoint presentation, maybe a video, or if you're making it on a chart, please make sure of these points. This is how you will be presenting your content. Live example is our presentation. This is the presentation I've made it. All the things, again I'm going back, all the things are mentioned in points. I was knowing what exactly is the topic. I was also knowing what is the outcome, expected outcome of the topic. The expected outcome of today's discussion is, from tomorrow onwards, when you prepare the presentation, you will go through all these points. You will do a good pre-presentation preparation. You will collect good tangible points. You will make sure that in your presentation there is something called as an icebreaker. You will also make sure that your presentation is interactive. These are the things, is the expected outcome of this particular presentation. Any questions or any doubts in this? Great. Perfect.